Hi, this is VanDerBrink with VanDerBrink Auctions, and we are in Enid, Oklahoma, looking at the Jordan Collection auction, which is June 7th at 9:30. You're going to want to be on time because we're going to sell some of the better ones right away. Then go into the coupes, the pickups, sedans, and sell parts for your purchases all afternoon. This is an amazing collection of about 220 pre-war cars and a huge assortment of matching parts. This is a 1917 Maxwell. It's amazing that when I walked into this building, there were about 6 very rare cars right off the bat. We'll show you some of them. This is a 1957 Chevy 2-door hardtop. There are not many vehicles from the 50s in here. Most of them are from 19 teens through 42, 43, 44, 45, and in the upper 40s. But again, this is a project car. Most everything we have is projects for rat rods, restore, or street rods. If you're a street rodder, oh my, this is your heaven. This is a really rare car. This is a 1937 aluminum Lincoln with a Wilbury body. If I'm saying that wrong, it's just kind of tough to say. This was owned by Victor Boleen from Enid, Oklahoma, and later the Champlin family purchased this vehicle. This is a rare car, and it's amazing that all these rare vehicles are in one spot. But this is very rare. It has steel fenders and an aluminum body. This is a 1937 Chevy Pickup. It's a half-ton. This was a family vehicle, and it'll be sold on the auction. It's a good one for a project. Here's another rare car. This is believed to be one of 25 left. This is a 1924 Roland White touring car. We do have the side windows for this, and it was a baby blue. Really cool car. But then here we turn around and look what we got. 2 Cords, barn find Cords. This is a 1937 Model 812 Beverly supercharged Cord. Totally amazing. Does need a full restoration, but where are you going to find one? We appears to be a numbers matching car. Mr. Jordan loved this vehicle, and it was one of his treasures. Interior is rough on both of these, and it will need a ground-up restoration. This is a 1936 coffin nose Cord, Model 810 Westchester, and this is a sedan. It is not supercharged, and Mr. Jordan loved this car also. He liked his big cars, and what a chance to buy a piece of history. On this auction, we also have an assortment of Cadillacs and Packards and Lincolns that are V12s. They are all projects. This is a 1939 Cadillac. It is a V12. Very classic car. Also, we have a lot of bodies that would make perfect rat rod or restoration projects, along with a huge assortment of parts. These are just some of them, and they will be sold after the vehicles. You want to make sure to check the website for updates, videos, and more pictures, and also a complete catalog and inventory. Mr. Jordan bought this salvage yard in 1945, and he closed the doors in 1953 and wouldn't sell to anybody. If he knew ya and you came out on one day and asked him how much for that 32 Ford, he might say, oh, $5,500 or whatever the price was. And if you said, I'm going to think about it, and came back the next day, well, guess what? You missed your chance. He also liked to trade, was a big horse trader, and so if you had something to trade, he was more willing to talk to you. But he was a character. They tried to annex some of his land and rejected, and he also had a repair shop. In fact, one of the Cords came from that garage, and the roof was falling down. Well, let's look at more of the Jordan Collection auction for June 7th. Here's some more of the parts from the Jordan collection. It's quite an assortment of gauges, garnishes, handles, headlights, grills, quite a few grills. We will be selling choice part, box, or piece, and we'll show you some more. On the Jordan collection, we also have some more rare cars, also along with a bunch of parts. This is a Continental DeVoe, and it's a very unique car. We also have some vintage race cars from the 30s. This one here was the Wolf, which was for a radio station. Very cool. Huge assortment of pre-war sedans that would make great projects, rat rods, or street rods. Or if you need parts for your car, this is a good place to come. This is the coupe row. We have quite a assortment of coupes, a little bit of every make and model. It's a really nice day here in Enid, Oklahoma. Yesterday in the state there were tornadoes, hail, and snow this morning. Thought I got out of the snow in the Dakotas, come to Oklahoma to warm up, and it followed me. There's some more doors. We have a large assortment of doors. Here's more doors and parts that we have. Again, like I said, we have an assortment of bodies that would make great projects. We also have an assortment of pickups. This is a Federal truck. And like I said, here's some good bodies waiting to become projects. Huge assortment of doors, hoods, fenders. But you want to make sure you mark on your calendar June 7th, Enid, Oklahoma. All of these will be sold no reserve and to the highest bidder. Removal within 10 days. We will be having some assistance in loading for you. And in fact, we will load you. And it's cash, check with verification of funds, or credit card. There'll be a limit and a charge, admin charge on that credit card. If you can't come to the auction, you can bid online at proxybid.com. If you have any questions, or you'd like to have an auction, we'd be glad to work with you. Give us a call at 605-201-7005. Make sure to check out the website at VanDerBrink Auctions with an S.com. Join our free newsletter. Follow us on Facebook or Twitter, and you'll get all the updates and pictures and more. So make sure to mark your calendar June 7th, the Jordan Collection Auction, Enid, Oklahoma. We also have a lot of other auctions on the schedule. If you're looking to have an auction, like I said, we'd be glad to visit with you. It's never too soon to start planning your auction, even for 2015. So see you there, and have fun at the auctions.